Good afternoon, folks. Thanks for joining. We're going to take a look at the new Resident Evil 4 Remake demo. They just announced today. If you didn't see it, they did I don't know, 20, 30 minute, probably 30 minute little rundown of all their stuff coming up here shortly, announcing their big sale that's going on Steam and other platforms, PlayStation 5, Xbox. Hell, I think even the Xbox and the PlayStation 5 also have the demo as well. So kind of nice that they got everything out at the same time. But I've got it downloaded. I did try an attempt to run it kind of just based on the regular settings, and it didn't run. But if you go in and you go down to properties and you go to compatibility, throw it onto Proton Experimental, it'll run. Now, it may still throw an error. What it did was it actually tried to submit a ticket to Capcom, but I think Proton was kind of laughing at that, didn't know what to do with it. So it brought up like, hey, here's who makes Proton. Hey, good morning, Ollie. How are you? Yeah, I guess it is morning for you. It's come to the late afternoon for me here in Seattle, but welcome. Good to see you again. So again, if you're going to run it, Proton Experimental would be the thing you want to kick off. They have, I think they already have controller layouts. Yeah, they already have the official controller layout and everything set up. So let's go ahead and jump in. We'll see how it performs, see what the battery life looks like. And it's going to be, it's indicative, but it's going to be early, right? It's not the final product, as probably they would put a statement out there, but it's worth noting that it's, you know, not the official game release, but the demo. But we'll see how everything looks. Now, I am not getting... I had audio just a minute ago. Oh, there it goes. There's no audio in the beginning. That's what it is. If the game's too loud or if I'm too loud, let me know. I don't try to mess around with the settings too much, but they still get screwed up somehow. When you first log in, because I did run it to make sure it would run before we kind of did all the stuff, what you have to do is just click through a couple things. There's a couple items like housekeeping stuff for legality, you know, your your consent not to sue, probably, kind of your usage, terms of service, all that stuff, all of those things. Dan Future. No, the game's not already out. This is the demo that they just launched. I guess it probably hit Steam at 3 o'clock, and then probably all other platforms that was coming out on. So PS5 and Xbox, I think. It is the demo. Yep, exactly. But it's going to give us a little bit of an idea of how the game's going to run. So right now we've got 23 frames per second. Let's take a look at our options kind of thing. Let's see. Of course, HDR is off, all of that stuff. Graphics wise, 720. Variable frame rate. I don't think we're going to get anything by that, but we'll do that. So there's FSR. So they've got it on balanced. Let's go ahead and run it on balanced. Just to see what it does running right out of the box. And I've got FSR on the Steam Deck as well, but I'm going to turn it off really fast. Let's just shut that down right now and see what we get. There we go. Zillions. Maybe after full release, the game must be verified. It's going to be good to play the game anywhere, anytime. Yeah, it will be. Oh, thanks, Dan Future. Dan Future, just in case you didn't catch the beginning, put it on Proton Experimental. It doesn't run right out of the box. You have to throw it onto Experimental to get it to start up. It'll start up and then it'll fail. It tries to send some weird thing if you don't have it on Proton Experimental. It's trying to send like some crash report to Capcom. So this is basically their settings. I don't know if they have a detect settings either on this one. No, it doesn't look like it, but let's just see what, let's see what we get. How's that sound? and then we'll come back. So just right out of the box, we'll give it a shot and see what it does. Yeah, of course. You're more than welcome.
September 30th, 1998.
Starts out like all the new Resident Evils where it's like the overview flying, right?
Inside me died that day. And that night, Raccoon City was wiped out, thanks to the bioweapons created by Umbrella. Somehow I made it out, but too many others weren't so lucky. I was asked later to join a top-secret government program. Not that I had a choice. The training, punishing missions, nearly killed me. But at least I kept my mind off everything. If I could just forget what happened that night. The pain. Even for a second. This time, it can be different. It has to.
Sorry, I didn't know how long that was going to be, but that transition's louder than I thought it should be. I'll have to fix that. Let's see. It's been 6 years since Leon Kennedy survived Raccoon City incident, an unprecedented biological catastrophe caused by Umbrella Corporation. Having distinguished himself as a U.S. special agent. Oh, what is that? Why is that little mouse on the screen? I don't have a mouse indicator. It must be on the Steam Deck. He is tasked with locating the president's missing daughter. The search has brought him to the isolated village in Europe, where intel suggested that the kidnapped girl was last sighted. Even Leon's past trauma could not prepare him for the nightmare, the insanity he would find there. Okay, what do I have to press? X. And to move. It's even in front of me. I can't see it. Yeah, Resident Evil 4 is a lot of people's favorite, right, in that sense. Man, is that really dark. I'm going to turn up the brightness just a little bit, if we can, because I can't even see it. It's going to... There we go. Oops, maybe I didn't do this. I thought it saved this stuff. I did this when I first started it, but it may have not have saved it, being that it's a demo and all. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, much better. It's going to be really bright. Now, obviously, nobody would play this way, but probably for the put it on Proton Experimental RoboDuck, and you may need to switch Proton Experimental to Bleeding Edge if it doesn't run right off of the standard Proton Experimental. I always leave mine on Bleeding Edge, just kind of lets it run more. Krauser is Leon's mentor. Yeah, that's true. I didn't know that. He knew him, though, right? I don't think he was his mentor, but he knew of him when they fight and they do that big battle. So what are we getting? Like 43, something like that, frames per second? And we're at 720p. 30. Okay, now we're down into 30s. But again, we're running it just basically right off of what Capcom basically sets it to run on this machine. Whether they do some I'm going to try to fix my light there. There we go, a little bit better. I don't know, I get this dark area. I don't know if it's my desk that causes that or not. So we can run. And we can run with the shoulder button too, so that's nice. They've definitely, updating the controls is number one, the best thing. Being that what the original Resident Evil 4 was supposed to play on the GameCube controller, then the PS2 controllers, and then many iterations later, right? And just keep in mind, I do have it much brighter than probably people would play with. Actually, let me drop the brightness down a little bit. It is even bright to me now. Let's see if that's any better, because it's really blown it out. There we go. That's more like it. I can see it at least. Is this the demo? Yes, it is. Yep, this is the one that dropped at about an hour ago, I would guess, maybe 3 o'clock, right after the Capcom event that they were doing online. So this is the chainsaw demo, I think they called it. There is so yes, Ollie, there is some kind of cooler mechanism. I want to say it's a company that makes a case. I haven't dealt with them yet, but it's a case that you put on your device, your Steam Deck. It's like a carrying case, like a hard case, and it's got this little cover that you can attach over the top of it. But they also make like a cooler piece, like a fan that clips on the back. It's on Amazon, I know that, and it probably will drop the temperature about, I don't know, 5 to 10 degrees Celsius. It'll probably drop it. I've seen people doing it. There's a guy named Endless One Up. He has a channel on YouTube, and he talks about accessories a lot for the Steam Deck, and it's one that he's went through before. I can't remember the name of it, though. I don't really mess around with accessories too much. I agree, Dan. Yeah, best protagonist, I think so as well. He's got that. I don't know. They've designed Leon very well. Chris wasn't bad either, but none of them are really that bad except for who was the guy on the train, the convict. I can't remember his name. That Rebecca Chambers was with. He was only ever in one, and that was it. He was on a colonel or something like that. Did I go the wrong way? Or is there? It looks like there's a door down here. Oh no, there's a pathway, like a hallway. It's nice and quiet. It's got like good atmosphere in a abandoned house. Has anybody tried Resident Evil 4 VR on the Oculus? Ooh. I would tell you that's a great experience. If you have one, you should check it out. It's very true to it's the exact same game, but in VR. Yeah, Leon's he seems far more action oriented. Maybe it's because they've kept him on his own. Stanley, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, so Leon was just a partner with Krauser. Yeah, Ollie, I have experienced a little bit of lag here and there on certain games that are just pushing the Steam Deck beyond its abilities, right? Like when they first launch. But once they do optimization, I've never really ran into it. So maybe like the first day or two. But after that, once they do a patch, usually it takes developers, I would guess 3 to 5 days, right? They collect all the Steam data because, Steam delivers a ton of information to developers and publishers. So within about 3 to 5 days, if it's a good selling game, they're going to know exactly how much what machines they need to do patching for and stuff like that. And Steam Deck obviously is growing. I don't know if it would be as big as some of the other machines out there, but I mean, let's just say this: it would probably be the most consistent machine because it has all the same parts and everything. They know about it. It's a known device. But your variations of NVIDIA cards and AMD cards and all of that, you're going to see a lot of 3090s, a lot of 2090 or 2080s, a ton of 1070s, 1090s, 1060s and all that. So they're going to, make patches specifically for a lot of that with help from those hardware manufacturers, the GPU manufacturers. Get them to do some patching. You'll usually see like NVIDIA put a patch out for bigger games, potentially even like Resident Evil 4 Remake. When it does officially launch, there might be an NVIDIA patch that comes out that day, firmware. But for the Steam Deck, it usually takes 3 to 5 days, I think, to get some patches out there that start to address issues for bigger AAA games that have, you know, maybe issues running. That's what I've seen over the past year. I thought I missed something here. Nope. This definitely has a darker, more sinister feel to it. That's the one thing I'm seeing here right now. It feels more like Resident Evil Village in terms of like the town being abandoned, where the original Resident Evil 4 was just the tech and all that stuff wasn't maybe enough to make it creepy. Excuse me.
What's your situation?
What time is it? In Seattle, it's 4:16 in the afternoon. So what, 1616, something like that. Military time. Yeah, the remake looks really nice right now. I mean, just all of the remakes have been just amazing. Let's just say that. They've done a great job. I know there's things that you can nitpick here and there, but overall, it's well worth the new price and all that stuff. To me. For like Resident Evil 2 Remake, Resident Evil 3 Remake. I know a lot of people want Resident Evil 5. Oh, he definitely moved pretty quick too. His head's crooked. It's hard to... I don't know why. I'm having a hard time aiming at his head. Okay, let's try it again. I don't know why my mouse cursor is on there. There we go. Let me see if I can get that mouse cursor off the screen. It's the Steam Deck. I don't know. It's leaving the cursor up. I can't... I don't know if there's a setting to get rid of that. That's kind of annoying. I was seeing if it's under accessibility. Controls, maybe? Binding aim assist. Mouse scroll wheel, cursor lock is off. Might be something with the Steam Deck. Yeah, that should have been where it's at. I don't know. It's just right in the center. Is there a subtitle option? You know, I didn't even check. I will look really fast. Sorry about that. That would be what language? Yeah, subtitles. They do have it already in there. That's nice. Closed captions, subtitles. I think that's good. It's nice that they've already got that incorporated. On the bottom angle? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, look at that. Somebody just made a purchase over on Humble. That's a good, just so everybody knows, that's a great deal, by the way, that new Humble bundle. It's got a couple great games already right off the bat in there. Praise the Gods is basically, what's the version on Steam or on PlayStation? Oh, there's a bunch of guys in here. The game. Oh. Oh, yeah. Do I have to reload? I don't have any bullets, do I? I'm out. Okay, we're gonna have to take him with a knife. I didn't see any ammo yet either. I'll think of the game that I was going to tell you about here in a second. Oh. There we go. Ooh, kill execution style too. Nice. What's the other one that's on there? Control Ultimate Edition is in that bundle as well for like $15. It's pretty amazing. And then the praise to the gods is, what was that game from PlayStation? They've remade it on like every platform, but essentially you're dealing with a girl you take to an altar, she's dead, and you have to defeat all these massive enemies in this field. Why can't I think of the game right now? Oh, it was in that movie with Adam Sandler too. He played it. It was about 9/11, or at least his family dying in the towers, I think it was. Can't think of the name of it. It's a great game though. It's been such a long time since I played it. I am on the preview. Yeah, sorry, Fix 1983. I am on the preview branch. It's running okay right now. We haven't even made any adjustments. Aether runs. We're just running it basically what they put it out as, like what all the settings were for the game. But we can make some adjustments. I can turn FSR up and down. There's still some room to play around with it. So we'll definitely check that out here on the stream. Shadow of the Colossus. Thank you, Fix 1983. That's the one. I don't know why I couldn't think of it. It's on like every PlayStation console since PS2, but it's an excellent game. But yeah, Pray to the Gods in that humble bundle that's on there now for heroines. It's for like Women's Month for March, and Women's Day yesterday, or National Women's Day. They put that out, and it's got Pray to the Gods, which is a female protagonist in it, which is an amazing game. It's very similar to Shadow of the Colossus. So low settings, I would think so. We can check that out now. So we've got 30, we've been running between 30 and 40 frames per second, I guess, maybe up to 50 here and there. But yeah, if we go into the options, we can go in and toy around with it a little bit. And right now we're at 720. Obviously we're direct capturing it. That's why, but I believe when I tested it was 1280 by 800. Let's see, we've got a variable frame rate, and FSR is balanced. So we could drop it down to quality, play for a bit, see how that runs. It does support FSR 1 and 2. I have it on 2 right now, and I have FSR on the Steam Deck turned off, like the one that the Steam Deck has, which would be FSR 1. And then everything else is pretty much set to text qualities, high. Everything's set to like mid or low. Just so everybody gets a chance to see. But we can, toy around with it. We'll adjust it. So right now we were on balanced. Right now we're on quality. So we'll take a look and see what that looks like. Oh, you were a backer for Pray to the Gods, Fix. That's awesome. That's a great game. Don't mind games looking bad enough. Excited to play it. Yeah, Aether runs. I think it's going to be fine. I think it'll run good. Look at the black pixels around Leon and the backgrounds. Yeah, I think that's your FSR kicking in, right? So right now we're 40s, 42. If we do put it on like ultra performance, I think we're definitely going to see more of that digitized edges. So this is third. What did we put it on? Quality. So we went up. So we're getting around 30 on that. Let's go the other direction. Let's go like performance. So one down from where we were balanced for a long time. See what that does. It's going to probably look a little blurry on the stream because the stream's only going to put out like 720p as well. So, but you know, for me, it doesn't look too bad. We're hitting what, as we get closer to buildings and more confined areas, 40s, 50s, 30s when we're kind of open in the trees, 40s, 30s. In the building, we'll probably get 50 to 60, I would guess. Yeah, that's probably right. Fix has got the point there. Being on the preview build, you do run into a little bit more issues. Oh, we can't save. I've got two big lights right in front of my face too, so it's maybe a little bit harder for me to pick up like the fine details that you guys are seeing. Yeah, see the hair right there? That's definitely like the FSR trying to put some work in. Now we're into the 20s because I take it dipping into some other areas that haven't loaded yet. Grab some ammo. We needed that. Yeah, see, everything like jumps up really fast. You could, yeah, you might. They might not have put ink ribbons in because this one they said there's no time limit. Number one, and number two, you can play it as much as you would like. So that's kind of different from the past few times. That I don't know if I move that light. I don't like that. I don't know what. It's getting a shadow. Oh, my water bottle. I was wondering what that was. It's getting a shadow from the water bottle. And you can play it as much as you want. So it's an unlimited play demo, which is nice. Most those other, Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil 3 and Resident Evil Village were all like, what were they? They were, oh, I hadn't reloaded. They were like 30-minute demos. Oh, there's a dude over here. Ooh. Holy crap. Oh, they're already changing. They definitely make it. I wish there was a dodge. I wish there was a dodge. I'm looking for like the Dark Souls dodge right away. All right, well, he's dead. Let's open up our menu. Restoring health. Yes, we'll do that. Yeah, on the Steam Deck screen, I could see that. Why such low FPS running on a potato? And I don't know what you're expecting, really. I mean, I think it's running just fine. 30 to 40, as long as it's not really hitting 20s. I mean, I don't know. Depends on when you grew up with gaming, I guess. Oop, I didn't even see that thing. I can play games at 30 frames per second. I mean, that's what Dark Souls and everything Demon Souls were when I started playing them. On at least console. Oh my god. Oh, that looks pretty painful too. Stick your head up. There we go. All right, so let's try one more thing. There we go. Flash grenade. Yeah, no time limit is nice, that's for sure. So we got the grenades, we got that. So the other option was to drop it down to ultra performance, which is probably going to look pretty rough, right? In that sense, it usually does. It's going to bump us back up to the 30 range down through here. Let's give it a second to let it kind of catch up. He looks, you know, definitely going to ultra performance looks pretty blurred out. 40/40 is your sweet spot for every game. More battery life, still smooth. Yeah, 40 frames. Yeah, definitely. It definitely does help with the battery as well as help with, you know, pretty much keeping the frame rate consistent. I know there's some people that really have a tough time when it jumps from like 60 to 40 to 30. You know what I mean? They're more sensitive to it. 100% buying on all. Yeah, I agree with you. I wanted to see it on the demo, but I kind of figure I was going to be into it, so I've already pre-ordered it as well. I mean, like I said, their track record has been pretty good for the past 2 remakes, so I was pretty happy. Okay, so we've got... So we're getting 30s in here. Let's switch it back up to balanced and just see what we're getting. Give it a sec. Yeah, no doubt. I mean, obviously, the longer you wait to Aether, you know, the game goes on sale. Usually they start putting the Resident Evil franchise on sale maybe the summer sale, so in June. You know, right now they've got one going on, and pretty much you can get Resident Evil 7 and 8, I think, for $39, so $20 a piece. Yeah, here we go. That's a lot of people. Okay, I'm gonna run. Let's see if we can't get him up here with the grenade. Oh, they didn't all follow. Damn. Man, he looks mean. Okay. Oh. Oh, I overthrew him. No, I didn't. I thought I did. It looked like it, but it bounced off of them. Ah. They've got good sway. Okay, we're gonna have to scoot. Oh. Oh, no, don't stand me, lady. There we go. Oh, they are like marksmen with that damn axe. Oh, come on. He just barely caught me. Okay, they're all over. Ooh. Not with the axe, not with the axe. Yes. Give us a little bit of safety. Yeah, they tend to do a pretty good job selling through the remakes. I agree with you on that one. Fix. That door's barred, right? Not for long. Oh boy, it's the chainsaw guy already. Ah, here we go. So what I'm going to do, if it's still there... Oh, I tried to shoot it. I want to get out this window. Okay, jump. I'm going to go up in the... up here, see if we can keep them off of us. This is my normal tactic for VR and everything else. There we go. Oh, it blew me out of the thing. Oh, that was horrible. That doesn't happen in the other game. Yeah, me lady. I can usually throw a grenade down there. I couldn't even get away from him. Yeah, they definitely put a lot of their games on sale. Yeah, the speedrun strat, I'm sure that it'll be interesting to see if all the old ones work. I've only ever watched them. I've never tried them. That was horrible. I didn't expect it to blow me out of the tower. We might have to run through the town. Yeah, that was definitely new to me. I usually hide up there and like just kind of drop some grenades down and then take out everybody else from the top. Oh, they're burning the dude. That's graphic. Okay, we can sneak around here, right? What's this? Oh, if we had a partner? What is that about? Okay. Can Leon sneak around? Yeah, he can. Let's grab this. Instead of going guns blazing, let's see what we can... How far we can get around sneaking. Oh, can we do a silent kill? Oh, I gotta have my knife. Where's my knife? Hang on. Why don't I have my knife? I had it. I guess it must not be quick mapped right away. Oh, my knife broke. That's why. When did it break? He was already dead in the original, yeah. No doubt. Well, that sucks. I don't have a knife. And I can't break that window probably without her hearing that. I don't use any special tools. I run the Steam Deck just on the way it's shipped. Other than, you know, being on a different branch, like running stable or perform, you know, stable or preview or beta or whatever the other one is. I've got to get rid of her. The knife can break. Yeah, it's broke. So what's my options here? I'm going to probably shoot her. Hey, lady. Well, that sets everything off. There wasn't really an option there. Oh, no. Oh, no. Damn it. And then if your knife breaks, you can't do the kill move that I was doing earlier to get away from them. What's up this way? Let's just go see. Is there any more knives? That would be nice. Oh, jeez. There's a lot. I can't even get out. Okay, now we can get out. Go, go. Yeah, my guy's hurt. Let's get him some health. Yeah, that knife, and there's no way to fix it, huh? Looks like it can be repaired. How do you repair it? Okay. So somehow you can repair the knife. Let's see if we can't get that. I should have... Basically, I should have combined that with the red material. Red herb. Oh, there's the chainsaw guy. Well, we're kind of screwed. We get into this house. Let's just do this. That's not going to do much with the guy coming through with the chainsaw. All right, man, but we only have like a few. Oh boy. Let's go down. There are a lot of people. I want to try to go in that house, but we're gonna have to like run all the way around to see if I can get in there. So the knife breaks as well, and yeah, in RE2 it does. Yes, yep, I do. I know what you're talking about. Ammo? Yes, thank you. Okay, we gotta get out of here. Oh, they're still alive too. Oh my god, it's like a crew. Oh, we're out of bullets. Ah. I'm out. Yeah. I got backed into there. I can't get out. Man, is this rough. Yeah, using just the standard preview, the Steam preview branch fixes some of the glitches. Gotcha. There's a lot of enemies there. I don't know if I can route them all. Way more enemies than there are bullets. What else can we go check out here? Can we zoom in? Yeah, we can zoom in. There's the guy. So he is still alive here because we heard him screaming. What is that in the background? Oh, we get to see it. That's horrible. Look away. Okay, we don't need to watch anymore. That's rough. So yeah, if we had a co-op partner, or is that when we get Ashley? That's when we get Ashley, probably. You can do like the boost her up into that attic move. A gamer, I think Fix 1983 has been throwing it out there that you have to be on the Steam OS preview branch for the Steam Deck to be able to get rid of that. If you're talking about like the black items around Leon, around his shadow or where his shadow might be. I don't think I can sneak past this woman, but we're going to give it a try. Nope, she noticed.
Here we go.
Okay, where else can we go look? Because we're sure not having any luck beating them. We're not able to get up here, right? No, we don't have that key. We'd be... Ooh, old lady. Jesus. Can we go in here? Hey, we can get in that house. There we go. Oh boy. Oh, we're in like a back room or something. Oh man. Goodness. I'm just trying to get out. They are rough. I don't even know if there's a difficulty setting that we're on. So there's the gate. Nope, we can't go that way. Okay, we'll just keep them running. Did she break my neck? Wow. There's a lot more. I mean, obviously, we've seen that with the other games. Their AI is definitely more aggressive and better. Oh, what did I just change there? Sorry. I'm like switching stuff as I'm moving around. So let's move that back. Let's see what FSR1 will do for us. I doubt it would do anything good, but compared to FSR2, but we'll try it. And is there any kind of difficulty setting? No, there isn't. They're just basically throwing you probably the hard difficulty right off the bat, just so they make the demo run longer, or give you more of a challenge in the demo. So this is FSR1. It does look blurry, more than FSR2. It's 30s, looks to be pretty much what it was before. But it definitely looks a little bit blurrier, not as defined. How about if we turn all of it off? Let's just turn off FSR and see what we get. Cinematics resolution. Oh, when they're doing the cinematic screens. I'm just going to turn this off. I'm just curious how well it'll do. Everything else is set to standard default, right? Let's just reset everything back. Oh, it actually does put FSR2 on. Let's see what it gets now. Looks a little crisper than definitely FSR1. What is, Space Knight, the preview branch, I don't know if anybody's answered that, but the preview branch would be under, what is it, under your general settings. So if you go under settings and you go to, sorry, not general, system, and right here, you can see where it says I'm on the preview right now, which is the one that Fix 1983 is talking about that you should be on. But you can select beta or stable. Stable would be basically what they would ship it to you as. And then beta is a little bit more of adjustments, testing, things like that. And then preview is testing, and then even a little bit more beyond the standard testing stuff. I think this is where they threw ray tracing out, is under the preview branch for Doom Eternal, I think. So if you choose that, it'll reset your Steam Deck, or restart. It won't reset it, sorry. It'll restart it, and then you'll probably have another update specifically for that branch once you've once you've switched it over. It doesn't delete any data or delete any games or anything like that. And you can switch back. It just takes another restart, and then it'll download the specific update that it needs for whatever branch it's on. Whatever's current, essentially. I mean, I gotta admit, I think without FSR on, it's actually looking pretty good. It's going to probably run a little bit rougher, but I don't know. It's still in the 30s. All right. What if I jump through this window? Is she going to know? Yeah, they heard already. I'm just trying to get like something here. Oh, we're in a different house. Is there no way to like do a kick or anything? Ah, God, come on. I'm going out this window. Out of the way, chicken. There's a lot of buildings to go into. I don't remember all of these. I don't want to get stuck in one either. Ooh. Oh, right in front of him. Let's get that shotgun at least again. Close up shop. Let's go find that. Oh, I didn't know that, Fix. It was adaptive AI, kind of like an AI director running it, depending upon how well you were doing. I just really need, well, at least we got some first aid. We just really need a lot of ammo for me. We're grabbing everything. We're going out this window this time. Oh, man, they're already, I was looking for the other ladder. Wow. I take it our goal is to beat him. So really, that's what we probably should be. I should probably be targeting. Honestly, playing it without FSR on, it wasn't too bad. I think that might be the go-to right now. I mean, well, let's not say that. If we go into FSR, we put that on like, where is it? Oh, there it is. If we go in, we turn that on. Everything else is set to low, correct? Yeah. So everything else is set to low. Turn off that. It was based on specific data, number of deaths, things like that. Oh, okay. And that was what the original on the GameCube, or was that like the PC version as well? I could have swore there was like a difficulty level, but I can definitely be wrong on that for sure. I don't remember. It's been a while since I played through Resident Evil 4. So everything's set to low. Yeah, I mean, we get a bump a little bit. The other thing, can we change the resolution? I'm curious about that. Let's just go all out here. Let's just see, like if we drop down to 960 by 540, I mean, this is not going to be what anybody wants to play on a TV maybe, but you might want to play it on your, actually it'd be 960 by 600 for direct capture, right? But no, maybe I'm wrong. But on the Steam Deck screen itself, you can definitely get away with like 960 by 540. Sure, I'll throw it into high settings. Yeah, definitely Simpsons fan. So this is drop down. We've got FSR 2 running on balanced. And I kind of think that maybe it is 540. It is 540. Sorry, I picked the wrong one. There we go. So this is a ratio of what, 16 by 9? And we're 40s to 50s. It's definitely blurry, right? I mean, blown up on here, but on the Steam Deck screen itself, it might not look horrible. And this will probably give you a little bit more consistent 40 frames. We want to go after what? The chainsaw guy, right? Let's get the shotgun and then go get some extra ammo. How you doing? Oh, you already caught me, man. They are quick. I was thinking, well, I can run around them like you did in the other games. You're not running around these guys. No, it doesn't look that bad to me either. In the buildings, it's like 60 frames per second, so... Well, this is a cutscene. Sorry, this is a cutscene.
You could be kidding me. My lucky day.
Let's grab this.
Oh, nice.
Grab that. Some of this. Go out here. We're gonna make a quick run. Go find the ammo that I know is around. If you'd stick at the game, I don't know. I would probably, I probably need those settings right about now. Oh, come on. Man, they are fast. They are super fast. Okay. I think what we need to do is route these guys into like a hallway or into like a corridor here and see if we can't get them with a grenade, because there's just too much. Oh my god. They're everywhere. Okay, okay. Are they gonna... Oh, there's even some up there too now. I'm trying to get them into like an area that's gonna be... I think it's sending more. Oh, he took a swing at my head. Is there anybody behind me? I don't know. Okay, we got rid of some. Not enough. I should have waited. What is this? I can't get through here. They blocked it. Oh, oh. No. Okay, run. Run, 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 run. Fast, fast, fast. Grab some health. It definitely seems scalable and optimized. I'm impressed right now. I mean, this is good enough for me at the moment. I mean, obviously I'd like to see what... Man, they are everywhere. And they catch you so quickly. Get off me. Oh my god, they're everywhere. I think it just keeps sending more and more after me. Now they're laying traps. What else can we go look at since we're making the loops? Sheesh. Oh, jeez. This is not meant to be, okay. Not meant to be fair. Oh, jeez. I'm trying to find where their ammo is, but... Oh, boy. Oh, he's taking their own heads off. Yes, get him. Get him. Help me. Okay. Need a break for a second. Oh, good job, Timmer. Now you can at least see if there's a difference. Yeah, these days it is a good option. So let's deal with this, and then we'll try setting everything up to high and see what the machine does. Oh boy, nope, nope. Kill them, kill them. Oh my god, they're everywhere. Out of the way. I'm trying to at least draw them into some spot, but look at how many people there are. It is a village. There's no doubt. They've set their barn on fire, the poor cow. Oh, did we run out the time? Oh, thank God. Oh. Presets on the graphics menu. So that was it. You just got to run out the time. You don't have to kill anybody. Oh, now you're not breaking necks, are you? One guy causes all this havoc.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
Ah, they kept the line in there. Nice. It gets me excited. What, 2 weeks? Something like that? 2 Fridays from now or something? Oh, we got some stuff. 13 kills, 38 minutes to complete it, but I mean, we died a ton of times. Let's go back through. We'll just look at everything on high settings, see how that looks. Because we should be able to play it as much as we want, right? At least that's what they said. On the 24th, yep. All right, so what? Let's put it back up to 1280 by 720. And, yes, and then presets. Prioritize, were we playing with prioritized graphics? We might have. Let's try recommended. I think we were on prioritized, settings. Let's see what this does. I think it's pretty much where we had it set anyhow. But this is recommended. So let's see what that looks like. Oh, that's the results. Let's go back in. You know, Fix 1983, I don't think I actually noticed that it had presets when I started it, so I didn't change that. So we might have been playing on something different. But I think ultimately we had adjusted everything down to pretty much where it's set now.
That night, Raccoon City was wiped out, thanks to the bioweapons created by Umbrella. Somehow I made it out. Too many others weren't so lucky. I was asked later to join a top-secret government program. Not that I had a choice. The training, punishing missions, nearly killed me. But at least
Oh, there's Krauser.
everything. If I could just forget what happened that night. The pain, even for a second. This time, it can be different.
K-Key. I haven't gotten them yet, but a lot of people were addressing that in the comments earlier. Fix 1983 was mentioning that you may want to put it on the preview branch instead of being on the stable, if that's maybe what you're on, for the Steam Deck firmware, because it is causing some kind of glitches being on the, I think it's the stable branch is what Fix was mentioning. So I've been playing on the preview branch the whole time, and I haven't seen that same graphic issue. Oh, sure. Chrisana. Yeah, no, thanks for stopping in. That's what we've been checking it out now for, I don't know, roughly about an hour. So right now we have it set to 720p and it's basically got FSR2 on and it's on recommended. So this is kind of where we were playing before. We're getting in here 40s to 50. When we were we just finished the demo a minute ago. In the village part, we were probably more in like the 30 to 40 range. But we also wanted to check like changing it to higher. Oh, you have to go back to the main menu. So hang on, we've got to jump back out then. I didn't know that. I didn't read that before. It's running probably, I mean, it's definitely going to be 30 frames per second. There were some areas that had dropped down a little bit below that, like 28, 25, 20, and then it jumped right back up to 30 to 40. I would probably say 30 is going to be the most stable. 40 would probably be close. If you drop the resolution down, you'll probably get 40. That'd be my guess from what we're seeing here. So, we could put it on max. Let's just see what it does. Oh, okay. Here it's going to say it's too high. So max is like 12 gigs. The Steam Deck doesn't have that. Let's not even try to do that. Let's try to get as close as we can. There's ray tracing. I wonder if it's ported. I know that Doom Eternal is supported. I don't know. Let's just see. Is it turned on? I'd be surprised if it supports it. Well, that would be it right there, right? Oh no, ray trace. Well, it says ray tracing set to normal, but it's grayed out. I don't know. Let's try it. Oh, I guess before we try ray tracing, let's just see what, because we can't run max. Prioritize graphics is right at the top. So it's like right at the top of the graphics capability. And is this turned off now? Ray tracing is off with this. Let's I guess let's just try this. Prioritize graphics and then no, let's try ray tracing. Let's do that. Let's see if it'll do it. I don't know. I'm curious. I wish you could just bypass all this. We'll see. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm glad it's able to run it too. Aether run's good. Yeah. Check it out and let us know what you think. That little deck's going to explode. Yeah, you know what? I can tell you, I probably put more stress on it than most. I've run the Steam Deck. This one's got about 700 hours on it. And I never worry about how hot it runs or anything like that. I run it 80 some Celsius, right, the whole time. It's locked up before on me, but oh, we can skip it. Let's do that. It's locked up before on me, but due to heat issues, but not often. And only when I was trying to run like Cyberpunk on like max graphics just to see what it would do. That looks like it's doing it. I mean, it's hard to tell in the water, but it looks like it's doing ray tracing. Let's see if we can't find a better spot to look at this, like a little bit more water. I don't know. You kind of need to see like something where it's going to reflect what's above it, right? I don't think it's doing it. Or the water's just cloudy. You should be able to see it. This water's muddy though, so I don't know if it's necessarily something we can see here. Yeah, I don't think it's running it either, because we should be able to see, like, my expectation for this would be like you should be able to see, but the water's muddy, so I don't know if it's actually supposed to do it, or if that's just the standard way. I can't remember how it looked before this. I mean, it's definitely running probably considerably lower than we were without it on. Hey, Floppy, nice. Welcome. Yeah, I don't really think it's doing it. Because we're seeing like a moon or something like that, but we would see that building most likely in there at like this angle. Oh, we see the light coming through the door. That's what that's reflecting. I don't know. We'll have to try it without it, because right there, that light coming from that window is reflecting. But that might have been that might just be there. Oh, thank you, Crosona. Appreciate it. You know, the one way we can tell, I went and I downloaded it onto my PC as well. We should do, like, just kind of stream it to the Steam Deck and see what it looks like. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, right here, that would be my expectation, is it's doing it. Because there's that light right there in that window. I don't know. Let's do this. Let's jump out again one more time. Sorry, I know we're resetting. This is kind of what I get into, is like what the Steam Deck's capable of doing. I would be shocked though. I mean, Doom Eternal is like, that engine is really optimized. Like, that game runs amazing. I could see them doing it. So let's turn this off. We're gonna bump it down to, like, well, we'll bump it to prioritize, because it's going to turn it off anyhow, and we'll see what that does. And we can skip that storyline again.
September 30th, 19...
Yeah, thank you for the sub, Dan. Appreciate it.
It's a day I'll never forget. The cop inside me died that day. That night, Raccoon City was wiped out.
On the yeah, it wouldn't let me change anything on the spot. You know, Floppy, it's kind of funny what you're saying. So Floppy's saying, I'm interested to see how well it runs on the PC, as well as game that don't run well on the Steam Deck also aren't running well on PC. I've seen that, but it's funny enough, I've seen games that run better on the Steam Deck than they do on PC at launch. And we had that just the other day with the Outer Worlds, when we were playing it on here, showcase, talking about the new, we're going to go right back to where we were. So we're in the 20s. Definitely this is, obviously a little bit more graphic intense. But we were trying the Outer Worlds Spacer's Choice Edition out, and a lot of people were having issues with it on PC, but it was running fine on Steam Deck. So right now we're set to prioritize graphics, and it's definitely dropping the frame rate down to like the 20s. Previously, earlier in the stream, Rano? We were running maybe 30 to 40 in the village, and right here we were in the 40s to 50s in this little section. And we were basically running with like FSR 2.0 on and stuff like that. So it's variable. Yeah, that's we were seeing ray tracing on that, because look at the light now. With ray tracing turned off, it's not like following the water level or the water ripple kind of thing. It's just like an image in there. So the Steam Deck was pulling ray tracing off. I'm impressed. I'm kind of shocked. Because I can't go in and turn it, like you can't turn ray tracing on here. Yeah, it doesn't allow you. But yeah, I'm pretty certain we were seeing it. Because that's more like an image before it was like a ripple. I don't know. Maybe I'm just convincing myself we saw it. It might, yeah, definitely. I'm not saying like ray tracing is going to be the thing, but yeah. Tried to run it on a 5600 GPU, AMD GPU, and it's tough to run. Kind of similar performance. Wow. That's crazy. Let's just do this. I'm curious. Let's quit the game. We're going to go in, and I have it on my PC rig here. So we will try and run that. We'll just like basically stream it to the Steam Deck and see if we can't just like bump everything up. Because I've got like a 2080 and see what it looks like. I mean, we could probably flip it over, but it's just easier to do this since the stream is already set up. Oh, wait. You know what it's doing? It's actually putting it on my monitor here. I thought I was going to get away with something. It's going to try and run it. Well, maybe. I don't know. Let's just see. Let's just see what happens. I'm not quite sure. So that's not going to work. We can't, we have to run it normally. Give me one sec here. We can run it on PC just to see if I can get out of this. It's kind of got me locked up real fast. Tab out. Come on. Come on. Okay, there we go. There we go. Give me one sec. I'm going to try to kill it. It didn't work the way I thought. If I had a second monitor, I might be able to pull it off. I want to kill whatever's running here. Did it stop? No, it's still trying to run. In task. There we go. Yeah, no, unfortunately, that didn't work out well. What I was trying to do is, my graphics or my capture card is on the same PC that I'm running the stream on. And unfortunately, I forgot that when you try to stream to your Steam Deck from your PC, it actually throws the same thing up on the screen of the PC that you're seeing. So we can't do that. That kind of threw it into this weird state. There we go. Now we're back. So we can't run it on there. But, I mean, I think we've basically seen the majority of it. I mean, it runs. It does 40 frames per second, roughly, right, in dips at the more demanding areas of the game. If you've got, like, FSR on, if you're basically prioritizing, the gameplay frame rate, it's going to, definitely draw the quality down. But I think, what was it, Fix 1983? I think you made a good point. If you're playing it on the Steam Deck And here, let's just do this. We can do this test. I know that. Give me one sec. I've got a little bit of a setup here for this. So I'm going to pull this. And let me go down here to direct capture. Is that right? Direct capture. No. I've got to find the right thing that I need here. Steam Deck filming. That's it right there. Oh, my chat window. Let me get rid of that. There we go. So that's I've got a camera here. Let's see if we can adjust this a little bit. And then, I don't know if I have another camera here for myself. No, give me one sec. I'll come back on screen here. I just have to find the right, there we go. That'll work. Oh, I'm huge. Let's get rid of that. Let's move me down. There we go. So, and this is not going to be indicative, but I mean, this is, kind of the quality that you might be able to get here. Let's see if I can't get this in here to make it a little bit better. So on the Steam Deck directly. Blue Crusader, try and this is not my fix. This is Fix 1983 in chat's idea. Try going to the preview branch on the Steam Deck instead of if you're on the stable branch. That might fix those jaggies around Leon and that. So there we go. I mean, I'm trying not to get the light in it. It's not as good as the setup I normally do. I will do a video on it though. But I mean, on the Steam Deck screen itself, oh, and that's really close. Sorry if I got super loud. I didn't notice that. Let's see, we can probably bump. Let's bump up the brightness to offset these lights. There we go. Let's see, start a new game. And we'll just jump through this. If it's on performance mode, how much frames do you get? John, we were getting, it depends. We were getting between 30 and 40 in the village and 40 and 50 in like the very beginning of the game. I have a 512 Steam Deck, so it does have that etched glass, but I actually put a matte screen protector that you can find on Amazon on top of it because I didn't like the glare even with the etched screen. So I don't know what we have it on right now. Let me check. It's prioritize. Let me tell you. I think this is. We are on, 1280 by 800. So we are on the high end. So let me quit out really fast and let's prioritize just, what is it? This was prioritized graphics. Let's just prioritize frame rate. So I have to go into options to change that really fast. Let's see, preset. Let's go prioritize performance, or should we do recommended? Let's see what that is. So this is prioritize performance. It's got FSR on performance, so FSR 2. It's not going to come in exactly clear for everybody, but and then everything's basically set to low. So this is the prioritize performance setting for Steam Deck here. Yeah, Blue Crusader. Go to the try it on the preview branch under the settings of the Steam Deck. Go to settings and then go to what was it, system settings? Is that what we said? I think it was system settings. And right below where it says check for update, you can choose preview branch from, it should say stable, maybe is what yours says right now. And you can switch back and forth. It's just basically going to restart. It'll load in the new firmware and then it'll probably do an update. And then you can switch back to stable if you want. Blackbirdie, you're saying disable FSR2. We did do that earlier. It actually looked, I agree, it did kind of look better with it off. So there's, I'm just going to play kind of upside down here. Sorry. Like 40s, 50s. This is prioritize performance in here. So this is kind of what we were getting when we were going direct, right? We were getting like in this area 40, maybe 40. God, this is hard to play upside down. We'll give it a shot though. I've never done this, so normally it's just I have an iPhone that sits over top of the Steam Deck when I do the recordings. So this is not bad. Instead of, you know, the direct footage or direct capture we were doing, at least you can kind of see what the Steam Deck does here. God, this is so awkward to play. Yes, yeah, we should put that, but I mean, it's been said so many times in there. I still don't know about that ray tracing thing. I've got to go back through and play that. I'm not 100% sure. So there's 40s, like we said, 50s getting into here. Probably in the building, it'll be 50 or 60, something like that. Depends on what they're doing for lighting and all that. I'm not going to be able to beat them like this. Yeah. I mean, overall, playing it portable, you know what I mean? That's not bad. That is not bad. Oh, hello, Nicola. I think you figured it out then. Yeah. Go through the settings. I'm going to try to play it like this really fast. Let's get through these guys and then we'll see what we can get to. Oh, I don't have that key. Maybe this is the door that we set them off with. But we'll see exactly. Yeah, this is the next one. So this is a cinematic though, but what I would consider a cinematic, 60 frames per second with that. We took out that guy. Yeah, but in this room, we're hitting 60s right in here with it set to prioritize performance. That doesn't surprise me though. In a confined room, I saw the same thing when we were doing some other games recently. So yeah. I mean, this is the way I would be playing it anyhow. I wouldn't be playing, some people would, but I wouldn't be playing with it on a TV. So I think you always get better performance with the Steam Deck playing it like this. Did we even go down here before? I don't remember this. Maybe we did. Yeah, we were down here because we moved that curtain. I'm going to see if we can scoot out of here so we can get to like the village area. We'll try to rush there to see how it looks. Upper end, yeah, I thought it felt pretty good. Even at 30, yeah, I agree with you. I think it was feeling pretty good. But yeah, it's a cutscene, but walking down here, it was 50 to 60 frames per second. So, I mean, this is more of what I would expect it to. Now, the heat, it's definitely up there. I mean, it's 80, right? 80 Celsius, which is, like I said, kind of what I've normally played on. I mean, any AAA game, newer game, you're going to be pushing this thing a little bit. Oh, oh. It's the old man. I'm not going to try to use my knife. I did. I know. I gave in. I used it. I didn't want to break it. Let me just get out of this area and we'll... oh, which way are we going? This way? This was his room. I think we need to run back out of here. If we can get to the village, I'd like to see how well it looks on here, or in terms of like the frame rate that it's getting. I'm going to skip that cutscene. So, yeah, we're still like in these areas, 50 to 60. And this again is prioritized. It's 1280p or 1280 by 800, which is the Steam Deck resolution, and it's prioritized graphics. So that's not bad. Yeah, you're definitely going to help your battery life. No doubt about that. Lowering it down, Alperin. Mostly 40. That's what I was figuring. It's going to be like 40 in the village. But yeah, I mean, it's not bad. Oh, nope, I don't have that. Okay, let's try to get to the village. I'm just going to zip through here. I don't remember if there was enemies or not. This way, maybe? Yep. Run past all this. Run past that guy. I'm not stopping for anything. Let's just say that. We're just running straight down. Well, stop for that bear trap that got me. That's 28, 30, 40, 30s. So we saw it. Oh, we saw it freeze just now. Nope, it hasn't froze yet. Oh, it's close. It did. It just locked up. Nope, came right back. Nope, it's froze. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know. It looks like it's resetting the Steam Deck. So, I mean, obviously you're going to have, yeah, there it is. It's resetting it. You're going to have things like that. I mean, we've been running this thing for probably an hour and a half and pushing it. So I can see it overheating and doing that. That's the first time I've had to do that in a long time, though. Like I said, most of the time that happens is something like Cyberpunk. When I was doing testing on high, it would overheat. I don't know what caused that. It doesn't look like it didn't. I don't know. It could have overheated a little bit, but it could have also been just a crash, right, in that sense. Install Decky Loader and the plugins to get Vibrance to 130. The game will look better. Okay, yeah, I've definitely checked those out. I have definitely looked at those. I have not put them in, though, so I can definitely check those out. Did the motion controls work? I don't know. I don't think so. I didn't notice that, but we can jump back in really fast. Oh, gyro does work. Thank you, Cake. You tried it with a DualShock 4 and it didn't recognize it. I didn't try it at all, so we can test that on here as well. But Keiki says, yeah, it does work. Was that on the Steam Deck when you were playing it? Built-in gyro on the deck. Okay. Makes sense. Yeah, I've got a DualShock 5 here, but I've never really messed with the gyroscope controls on it. I did try Returnal. it didn't recognize the DualShock the same way in Linux, as far as I could tell. It didn't use the adaptive triggers and stuff like that. So let's see. Options. Control. Aim assist. Auto reload. So is that a setting that you have to throw into the control setting on the Steam Deck itself? That would make sense, right? You have to first enable it. So if we go into controller settings, and then we swap this out for gamepad with gyroscope. I believe that's what we need. And there's nothing you have to turn on, I don't think, right? It should just pick it up. Or do you have to restart, maybe? B, A, C, A, B. So there's only a couple combinations there. I don't know. Let's give it a try. Did the other... Yeah, all RE games now run, as far as I know, on the Steam Deck. The Resident Evil 5 was the last one. And it didn't run because of Games for Windows Live, which they just put a patch out on the 29th or the 31st, or no, the 28th of February. I think they put a patch out that removed Games for Windows Live from Resident Evil 5. Use the gyro for the right try. I think I have mine on the right stick, but that's pretty standard, I think. Do I have... Can I pull the gun? Nope. Oh, yeah, there it goes. I don't know if you can see it, but it's moving. It's hitting my light there, sorry. Let's see if we can't move these the other direction. There we go. Yeah, you can see it moving now. I'm holding my finger on the stick, which enables the gyroscope. I don't think I have mine. Oh, no. Right trackpad also does that. See, now it doesn't move. Put your finger on it. And now you get that. So, yeah. Gyroscope worked right off the bat. That's nice. Let's see. Whoops. Oh, it took over. I can't control them now. It took over for the right stick. Okay, I'm gonna, just because it's hard to play with the gyroscope trying to show everybody stuff. I'm gonna turn that off. I just need regular trackpad. There we go. There we go. They also added the split screen to 4. Somebody was asking me to try split screen on 5, on Resident Evil 5, so I might throw a video up for that. I didn't try it in the testing. I was just happy the damn thing got updated. But I will put a quick video out just to show what that looks like on the Steam Deck. Because I have 2 here. We can actually run. I have the one that I got from Steam, from Valve, which was a beta unit. And then I've got my personal one, which is this one. So I can definitely show that running on both. Let's see. So what were we trying to do? We were just going to go through this really quick. Let's see if we can bounce through this really fast again and get to the village. Because we're still set to prioritize performance after that crash. Okay, skip. Okay. Oh, I need that key. There we go. Open the door. Yeah, Lost Planet 2 would be nice if they did an update. I've tried all the Lost Planets. You can get them to run, but they're not as fun as they were on the 360 until they run right. All right, let's skip past this. We're going to just skip past all these really fast. There's going to be a dude walking down. Can I get... I don't think you can really get past him. I'm not going to use the knife this time. Kick him to the side. That guy opened the door. Oop. Okay, skip cutscene. Got a little bit of running to do, and then we'll get to the village. But yeah, we're still, like I said, 50s to 60 right here. This is running much better. Did we need to go in there? I don't think we do. Yeah, we must have to. I've only played this a few times, I guess. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Let's see if we can't get to the village with the... Oop, wrong turn. There's 40s. Bypass our buddy. This is where it crashed the last time. Oh, and it's when I ran into the damn bear trap again. Ah, that bear trap. I know there was a lady in there. There we go. 40s. Yeah, so now we're back in the village area. Yeah, as everybody's been saying, about 40. There's definitely a lot going on, too. This is Steam OS is what we're running it on, Ollie. Yep. There we go. So, yeah, I mean, 40s to 45. That's what we've got right now. I know it doesn't look the greatest, but this camera doesn't pick it up as well. It's blowing it out because I had adjusted for it. Let's see if I can run up all the way up here. I can turn it down again. Let's see, that would be here. There, that looks better. I had all the lights on it. Oh, that old lady. Get away. So yeah, still 40s, even with all the folks running around. 30, a little dip under 40, but not bad. Not bad at all. This is actually running very well. Yeah. 60 when you're in a cutscene. It crashed on me. The demo crashed on me. Probably, we'd been running it for an hour and a half. It's probably an overheat issue, would be my guess. Because we had it docked with power on it the whole time, rather than running it just off the battery. That's just a guess. That's not 100% sure. Yeah, pretty good. I don't know. I'm happy enough. This is how I'm going to play it. I've been playing like every game on the Steam Deck, so maybe my threshold for what games look like to me now is more suited for this. But give him the knife. There you go. Shotgun for you. But yeah, I'm satisfied with it. I'm glad they put a demo out though. This is running far better than most games have run right off the bat, right? Yeah, it could be crashing on PC. I'd have to play around with that, see what it looks like. But I appreciate everybody for hanging out. Thank you again for all the new subscribers and everybody else that joined in. I appreciate it. I'm glad we got a chance to check this out. And who knows what else we'll be looking for. We'll definitely be playing it on launch day, for sure. Yeah, no worries, Ollie. Thank you for hanging out. Again, greatly appreciate everybody for stopping in. Oh, even on the preview build, Harrymon, you're still getting it. Do you have FSR on? And what level of FSR do you have it on? That could be adding some of that. Try turning FSR off with it on the preview build and see what it looks like. Just to toy around with it. That'd be my bet. Yeah, Diablo 4 will be interesting. There's a bunch of games coming out, so yeah, pretty soon we'll be looking at a whole new run. I don't know if anybody likes Last of Us, but I'm interested to see how that transitions over. A lot of Sony games, when they port them over to PC, they do a really good job. Returnal's even gotten an update since I tried it, so I think it actually runs better. But like, what was the other one? The one Days Gone? That ran really nice. Looks really good. They all support like that super wide screen resolution if you've got one of those monitors. So they do a pretty good job. I like some of their stuff. But I am going to jump off here. I do appreciate everybody. Thank you again for stopping in and subscribing and liking the video. And yeah, jump back in. I usually stream in the daytime. So if you're sitting around and you see it pop up, we're going to be talking about something around the Steam Deck or some of the new games. I will tell you, unfortunately, Call of Duty, I tried Cold War. I couldn't get it to run no matter what I did. And then I also tried Fatal Frame, and Fatal Frame has some issues with cutscene video. Video in general is not running correctly on a lot of that game. Or in the cutscenes, sorry. On the main menu, the cutscenes, it does have some issues. So we didn't do Fatal Frame, but I put a video of that up so you can check it out. So unfortunately, I couldn't get any of the new Call of Duty games running. I'm going to try Vanguard next. See if we can get that one to run. I'd love to check out Vanguard or Cold War because I didn't play them on the PS5 or the Xbox. So I'd love to have it on Steam to try it. Now that it's on there, it's nice. I could probably play it on PC, but